Today we are spinning the brand new 0.86 closed beta wheel until we get absolutely every single skin. And in case you haven't seen the update video on the main channel, definitely go take a look at that. But you're gonna notice a lot of things different. So it might be a little bit of a shock. So go watch that before you watch this. Anyway, this is what the new shop looks like. And in the shop, we have the brand new Showboat wheel that is free on the beta, but when it actually comes out, it will not look like this. Anywho, you can see that it previews all the different skins, pretty cool. And same could be said with like the bundles and stuff. And then there's also this setting that allows you to go from 2D to 3D. So this is the 2D, and then when toggled to 3D, even though it doesn't look like it's switching, it definitely is. Take a look at that. So now if we go, oh, I didn't mean to spin it. Now if we go to the wheel, it would have shown us all the characters in 3D, which would have been cool. The first skin that we got is going to be the Odachi skin. And this is, oh, again, did the same thing. Mutated Neo. This is what I was trying to do. So when you click the eye, I believe, yeah, it's gonna preview all of them in 3D mode. Honestly, really clean. So this is where you get a better idea of what the skin will actually look like when you use it in game. Super Guy Prime, Quark, Cyberio, all of my favorites. But for whatever reason, since this is a free wheel, we can't do multiple at a time. So we're gonna have to spin one by one. I'm gonna be looking for that Capybara, but already we got the Super Guy Prime. One of the coolest specials we've had in a while. We're gonna equip it. Let's go again. And skip. Claw. Okay, okay. Kind of like Wolverine. It's very clear that this is kind of copying Marvel characters, but I don't think it's an official Marvel collab. Because, actually, I don't know. It's possible that they do it, but I don't know. It's such a big name that we haven't had a new collaboration that's like a shock to me. Okay. To be fair, Skibidi Toilet was a shock. That was kind of a not so great kind of shock. I'm talking like SpongeBob, or like when they first did the Mr. Beast collab, because it was out of nowhere. But Marvel has been one of the most requested collaborations in Stumble Guys that would result in, honestly, quite a lot of cool things. I think the My Hero Academia collab was done so well in Stumble Guys. The map was really cool, and the quirks that they did were so cool on Block Dash and the other maps. So if they were to do something similar with the Avengers or Marvel, I mean, that would go crazy. Imagine playing, like, Block Dash, but you have the Iron Man gloves, or Captain America's shield, or something insane like that. But all that to say, this isn't technically an official collab, but there might be some hope, because we didn't know about the Skibidi Toilet collab until, I want to say, a month after we got the beta. So they could be hiding it from us, who knows. But here we go again. I can't really tell what skins we are missing, because it doesn't say duplicate anymore, at least on the beta here. So let's go and actually, we got Broken Fist, nice. Let's go ahead and see which ones we actually do not have. And so we are missing Brain Peel, Old Fart, and then the legendaries, we need Pickleous Prime, Cyberio. And then I think that is going to be everything. Honestly, I don't know how committed I am to get all of them. So let's go ahead and do the speedrun strat, shall we? I mean, it's just, I mean, at this point, it should be expected. So we got the Old Fart. And next, we're gonna get the Neo once again. Hero Bara. Come on. Brain Peel finally. So we have all the mythics. We got Flaming Bones once again. Got Pickleous. And now we just need Cyberio. And I believe all that's left now is the epic. So we'll give this about 5 more spins. Then we'll go ahead and play the brand new maps once again. Again, if you haven't seen the main channel video, I break down absolutely everything. But I will say, I think the maps in this update are a strong suit. And 5 more. Captain Justice we just got. And the Dark Ray. So that is absolutely every single one. But now that we have absolutely every single skin, we're going to be playing the brand new maps. And to start out, I want to show you guys what I think to be one of the coolest slide maps that they've had in the game, which is Laser Slide. And the reason it's so cool is some of the speedrun strats that I've discovered. So, watch closely. So, first of all, it has like a comic booky theme to it, but there's a lot of parts of this map that you wouldn't discover immediately. And I'm going to kind of go over them all right now. So, the first thing is on the right side, there's this hole in these rocks. And you can actually dive through that hole right there. But if you decide to go to the left, there's this rock right here, which you can also jump off of. So that also saves you some time. We're gonna jump off right there. And this is what it looks like to do the right side skip. So if you decide to go this way, you can double jump, fly all the way past all of those slides, and continue on. So that's gonna be my suggestion to you. And now for this part, my biggest piece of advice is to bring the volleyball with you. If you have volleyball, it's gonna make all the flat parts of this map go a lot quicker. Now, if you get here, I would take the boost. Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't. Ignore that. What I would do is jump down here and ignore the boost. I thought you could get the boost and then jump to the slide below, but you can't because of your momentum. Now, this trick is probably the most difficult of the entire map. There's 3 rocks, one right here, one here, and then one right there. And unfortunately, I did a double jump at the end where I was supposed to only do a single. So let's watch that again. Single, single. And I didn't get the perfect landing. Let's see if we can do it. Hopefully we don't run out of time. There it is, there it is, there it is, and to the final slide. And now this part, I mean, you could risk it and go on the edges, but besides that, that is the new laser slide map. And you gotta admit, that is really creative. I think I'd like it more than Sky Slide, and I think it beats out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles slide map. Maybe I'm crazy though. So, now that we understand how the map is played, I'm gonna go for a speedrun right here. Then we'll take a look at the Laser Tracer Legendary map once again, because you guys probably watched the main channel video before this one. So single jump, double jump, really? No one saw that. Single jump, double jump, make it through the gap, and now you're zooming. We're gonna act like that never happened. No one saw anything. All right, so we're gonna speed run this as soon as, yeah, let's go. Here we go. Like nothing ever happened. Here it is. All right, so single jump, then you're going to double jump, get enough height that you can go to the boost pad. You could use the ball or not, either way works. And actually, I advise you not to use the ball because you would have it for right here. And because I didn't have it, it actually cost me a lot of time. All right, we learned to go down here. This run is so bad. It might be worse than my first attempt. What? Okay, then. Well, here we go again. And let's keep pushing through it. I mean, we might as well try things. See, now we know we can't go on that. I'm guessing you can't go on those tubes. Those are definitely just decoration. What if you go the long way? Is there anything this way? No, you might be able to go rail to railing though. Yeah, definitely just stick with going on those rocks if you can do it every single time. But can we all agree to just not talk about this run ever again? Not my brightest moment playing Stumble Guys. But let's go to Laser Tracer Legendary. Okay, with Laser Tracer Legendary, there's a few things that you want to pay attention to. The first being, when you see the different colored lasers, they are still all lasers. Doesn't matter if it's green, it doesn't matter if it's red, or the yellow ones that are circle. Also, take a look at the new emote, by the way. They turn people into chickens. This is gonna be so fun with like 32 real players in a lobby. Spam the chicken bombs. But that's the new Laser Tracer legendary map. Unfortunately, none of my friends list is on right now since I'm recording this super late. But definitely go check out the main channel video where I show off even more about the update. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you're using code BabyYoda. And there's also a 10,000 gem giveaway going on the main channel on that video too. So don't miss out on it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Use code BabyYoda. Goodbye.